Thank you for joining in on this week's edition of Riverbank Customs. I'd like to start out tonight by saying a huge congratulations to Scott Hopkins on his Best of Show win at Volkswagen 2025, Tanner Hill State Park. Don't miss next year's event, August 22nd. Make your plans now at the Tanner Hill State Park, McCalla, Alabama. Also tonight, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about our first sponsor here on the Riverbank Customs YouTube page, Dub Life Diaries, Joe Persons. Joe is helping build the Volkswagen community by doing the podcast. If you haven't heard his podcast, you need to check him out. He's on every podcast platform there is out there. Joe Persons, Dub Life Diaries. Tell me the story. What kind of trade? How did this come about?
Ian found it on the marketplace, hooked me and the fella up, and all went downhill from there. Especially the pocketbook.
Oh, we give you credit. At least we heard this one run.
Yeah.
I ain't seen it pull off a trailer yet.
That's what he's worried about. So low.
Y'all rubbing on that thing like it's a woman. What's your take on this?
I love it.
It is pretty cool.
Well, that motor's close to the ground, ain't it? Back up to a bank.
I like it.
I'm more than like it. Howard hangs out with us just to make us jealous. Y'all ruined these, what you done. You know, don't put them in a pound. Have heard it run. It does run. It does run.
It won't run hard. If you're enjoying this content, please help us out by telling your friends and family about Riverbank Customs. Most important, hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow the VW community. Alright, so tonight, first of all, let me show you. Look who's back in town. I love this car. I love this car from the first time I saw it. Had a lot of fun. We put a lot of work in this car. Showed it a few times. Tonight we get to do something that I wanted to do before I sold the car. I actually bought these carburetors myself to put on here. Now Coops decided he wants to put them on. So we're working on getting them on tonight. Set of 40 Webers. It's been a long time since I got to feel what a set of duals accelerate like. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Excited to get them going. Stay tuned. We're fixing to call it tonight. I got work tomorrow. But we'll have this thing up and running this weekend. Let the lift down for one of us runs into it and this hurts. Now, I mean, that the rotisserie is worth every dime.
Oh yeah, because you look right here, we could get to.
We've not been doing anything. We've not.
We can dolly and beat and
yes.
straighten. And say it's double panel. It'd be hard to get a lot of that fixed.
Yes.
Yeah, we ain't never get cleaned up.
That car must have been green one time.
Yep.
Say it again, Alex.
That car must have been green one time.
Poor old Alex. I work the devil out of him, give him a hard time. He gets mad, leaves, and comes back next day ready to go again. We have a good time though. Ooh. I really appreciate it. Love you, brother. Look though, man. Look how much. I mean, that's gonna be right in front. The painter ain't gonna know what to do. What's the painter think about the rotisserie?
I love it. There, here. You see some stuff you wouldn't see before, though.
See some stuff you wouldn't see before. Howard Hilliard, what is that? I thought the paint on this car was good. Oh my Lord.
But look, we can get up in here.
That was definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It ain't going anywhere now.
No, it ain't going nowhere now. But see, now all that can be blasted.
Oh man, yeah. But this will all be replaced anyway.
Yeah, it's getting new channels.
But we never painted under here.
Look how beat up that is. See, that can be fixed now. I got a brand new. See the rust in this right here. I got a brand new piece of that. See, here's the thing on the heater channels that goes bad a lot. See that little floating nut plate right there? Yeah. A lot of times that's gone. And look right there. I mean,
oh yeah.
You never see that rust until you turn it over. Alright, so good afternoon, good late night. A lot went on tonight. Alex and I have been down here working on some cars, getting the shop cleaned up, just moving stuff around. Test drove the yellow car, test drove the new blue car that come in yesterday. I'd show that to you, but it's sitting out in the dark. So, just show you a little bit about what's been going on tonight. You see we're working on the yellow car. It's just a car me and Bird's playing with. He's gonna clean it up. Eventually we'll really make something out of it. Right now we're gonna get it running, driving, presentable, and just use it to play and make videos out of. It's a pretty neat little car. So tonight Alex and I took the engine out of it and got it tore down, start cleaning it up and see what it needs to make that happen. So I learned something, and if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But these windows have a lettering on them. You can see it right there. That should be on the inside. You think that's a flat piece of glass, but it has a slight curve to it. So I had it wrong the first time, and I knew better than to put pressure on it. So I studied it a little bit, called me and Steven, talked about it. And once I reversed it, it was able to go right in. Got the cowl rubber on it, it's wide rubber. It's just a whole lot better. It'll take it a little bit of sitting out in the sun to draw up and get all the soap out of it and kind of seal itself in. But I'm pretty stoked about that. Like I said, it's the first one I've ever done by myself. Now I know I can do it. And it made this car look a whole lot better. So, surprisingly enough, the window channel and the front window channel in this car was super nice. Not a speck of rust in it. The body on this car seems to be really cool. Not a whole lot of rust in the body, it's just all on the bottom. Floor pans, heater channels, that sort of thing. But right now we're just focusing on getting it on the road and playing with it. I want to make sure it ain't got a cracked head, and I really want to, I've got an idea, but I want to see what the jugs and cylinders look like. So one way you're going to know, take it apart. Plus, I like doing engine work. Of all the stuff we do, engine is my favorite. Alex, he's helping me tonight. I don't know where he's been. He's been off goofing off all night, chasing them girls. And now he's down here at 8 o'clock, ready to go to work. I'm ready to go to bed.
Shop this afternoon. Been working on my buddy Howard's Volkswagen thing. Show you what we've done on this. Took the bumpers off here, sanded and painted the bumpers. Didn't do any like metal work to them, but just wanted them to clean them up and make them look a little better for the time being. But those look pretty good. The car we did some sheet metal work on. Driver's rear fender. We had a big dent in that. We knocked that out. You can tell right above the tail light, we had some holes right here that we wanted to weld up. Welded those up, got those primed in. Had a good sized dent right here. We got that dollied out, got that sheet metal back straight. Did do a few other things. We deleted the mirrors on here. Show you the work we did here. This driver's side had the mirror on it. We took it off. The passenger side was already gone, but the metal was rough on that, so we cut some new metal, filled both sides with new metal, got those welded up and primed in. Only other sheet metal work we got to do on this car is in the dash. There's a little spot we're going to do. Probably going to wait and do that once we do the whole car. We're going to sandblast this thing all the way back down to the metal. On these prime spots, the original plan was we were going to try to get some tinted primer to try to match up this orange a little bit. That was a no-go, so we're just going to run it like it is until we decide to strip it all the way down and paint it. So we're going to sandblast this car all the way back to the metal at some point and redo the whole car. But just want to show you where I'm at on Howard's car. We'll put the bumpers on here tomorrow, maybe clean it up for him. Hopefully we'll see this thing down at Tanny Hill this weekend. I know he's taking some of his other cars, but
this is Pete with Long Restoration, and there's Brad and Deborah, Long Restoration. We're at our venue site for the first annual Sequatchie Valley Volkswagen Rally, and we want to kind of give a layout of what we got going on, let everybody see how things are going to go the day of and what we got happening. So first of all, this is the big stage that we've got using behind those two cool bugs right there. To the right hand side is where show cars will come in. They'll ride in there, go behind the stage there, they'll check in, then they'll go out to this big old field out there. Point out to that field with your best Vanna impression there. There you go, Brad, good job. We got 17 acres out there. We'll park all the trucks and trailers out there. Then this big section right here is where all the show cars will be. Then we'll come around, and back there is where our primitive camping is going to be for those that are camping that don't have hookups. Don't forget, you got to register for that. In there is going to be public restrooms. Through here, the front side of these poles is going to be all vendors, and then on the other side of those poles is going to be where our RVs are that are using hookups for the weekend. We've got food vendors, we've got hat vendors, we've got wall decoration vendors, we've got everything. All of our trophies, our merchandise and whatnot will be up here on the top. There's Cam sitting in the car not doing anything. This is where our DJ will be set up. So this is the layout of what we got going on here for the first annual Sequatchie Valley Volkswagen Rally. And as you can see, this is how close we are to town, right on the other side of that building, walking distance to shops, restaurants, the craft brewery, you name it. Looking forward to seeing everybody here on September the 20th. If you can make it the Friday before, we'll have our cruise on September the 19th here for the first annual Sequatchie Valley VW Rally.
That, folks, is why we do what we do. The smile on that face. Everybody has a Volkswagen story. Everybody loves these old cars. That's why I do what I do. These cars are aggravating. They will test you to your wits' end. But look, this lady's never ridden in a Volkswagen. That's why